Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast, Because I Can with Ridhhaan, powered by RidhzWorld Publishing. Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast, Because I Can with Ridhhaan. Today I have a very special guest. Her name is Shreelekha. She's a young, vibrant girl who possesses a beautiful voice, great communication skills, and loves reading and writing. Presenting Shreelekha Shinde. Hi Shreelekha, how are you?
I'm great. What about you?
Well, I'm great.
And
I'm really excited to talk to you today.
I am too. I've been looking forward to this all day.
Me too. I've just been very excited. So yeah, I wanted to give you this.
Oh, thank you so much.
Please help it to grow, and may you learn and grow with happiness and success.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
You can place it here. Yeah. So how are you feeling being here today?
I am feeling amazing. I'm really excited. A little nervous, but I think I'll be fine. It'll be great.
That's very nice. I'm also a little nervous, but as we know, it's a heart-to-heart talk.
It is, definitely.
So Shreelekha, can you tell us more about yourself?
So, I'm Shreelekha Shinde. I study in 8th grade. And when I was about a year old, I moved to the US. And then when my parents got divorced, I moved back with my mum. And so now I'm here and I have been training in Hindustani classical dance and Hindustani classical singing. I also speak a bit of French, not fluently, but I can speak it. And I love listening to music. I love Taylor Swift. I would do anything to get her tour tickets, anything, absolutely anything. And that's mostly it. I love my family and my whole world. Do not have many friends though, but the ones that I do have are amazing. So
that's really, really, really nice. And wow, you have such a lovely description about yourself.
Oh, thank you again.
Can you tell us about your passion, your hobbies, your talents?
My hobbies. So I have quite a few. I think the first one that I started honing in on was classical dance. I learned Kathak. I'm going to be giving my 3rd exam this year, probably in December. And so love dancing. It's a great form of expression and it's just energizing. And then, of course, I speak French. I started learning French in 2020 and I just gave my 2nd exam. So I'm studying for the 3rd one now. And singing, of course, I love singing. Great. I gave my 3rd exam in May, this May. So the results will be in by next month. So I'm really excited for that.
Well, it's exactly like me. I also speak a little French.
Ooh.
Yeah, I take a few classes.
Nice.
But these days we have stopped it because as there are many things going on, my parents said that let's just give some time to French.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I love dancing and singing. Sometimes I'm nervous while singing and dancing.
A bit.
But yeah, I really do like dancing. You know, in my old society, my mother taught me and some of my friends dancing. And yeah, we made a really, really good team.
Oh.
Yeah, and so in the clubhouse, there was an event which was taking place. And there was a competition. And we had won.
That is amazing. I can imagine. I love dancing with my cousins. Every time there's a wedding, we all get together and then we plan this whole dance routine and it's so fun. It's so fun.
You know, that's really great. And something like that also happened. But as I was a little too young, that's why I couldn't go on the stage and do. But I did dance with them and it was really fun.
It is
with the practice. Yeah. You know, so much time passed by and I myself didn't realize that.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
Yeah. but you can have every day to enjoy.
You can, especially in the holidays when you're free and you're relaxing and there's nothing for you to do except lay in bed and sleep.
Well, that's not only the thing, but you can enjoy, before sometimes what I used to do when I feel bored, I'd mostly read a book, play with my toys, or I'd rather look out and watch the scenery. It always makes me happy,
Landscapes are beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly.
So, Shreelekha, if I ask you to describe yourself in one word, what would that be?
That's a hard question now. I'd say I'm thoughtful because I always think before I do anything, even when I'm like really angry or even when like the situation's not in my favor. That's what I like to think. That's what my mom likes to think. So thoughtful, I guess. I like to think of others before doing anything for myself.
Yes, that is very important. You have a nice thinking skill, Shreelekha.
Aw, thank you. What about you? One word to describe yourself.
Smart.
Smart. Lovely.
Because my mother and my father, they always like calling me smart.
You are smart.
Oh, thank you so much, Shreelekha. That really means a lot.
Aw, of course. Anytime.
Thank you. So, can you tell us about your journey, how it all started, your writing journey?
Okay. So this whole jig started when I was about 6 or 4, 6, I don't know, around that age. And it was when my mom started reading these stories, these random stories, like short stories about like fairy princesses, dragons, and knights in shining armor. And I was so engrossed, and I, used to eat them all up, and I loved them so much that I just started reading continuously from then on. And this was when I was in the US. So when I came back to India, I continued reading. And I think it was 2020 when I decided to participate in this story writing, not competition, but program. It was hosted by Scholastic and the Quill Club writers. And from then on, I was just writing away.
Wow, that's really nice experience.
All the credit goes to my mother, though. If it weren't for her, I don't think I'd be here right now. So,
wow, you're such lovely parents. And yes, I would like to thank all the parents around for keeping us happy, safe, and for motivating us whenever we feel sad.
Definitely.
So, Shreelekha, your story, Metamorphosis, from the book Once Upon in Our Minds, there I picked up one learning. It has many beautiful learnings, and it was that life, it changes and we grow, and it only gives us one opportunity to prove ourselves, and we have to make the most out of that.
We do.
So would you like to add something on that?
Yes. While writing the story, I envisioned the main character as this subject who could, showcase the life of a human even if this character isn't human. So I wanted to make sure that the character went through a load of troubles and situations that he/she couldn't face. And I think it's important because our surroundings, they are constantly in motion. It never stops. So when we do grow up, we have to learn to adapt as the main character in my story does. So when he does/she does get the chance to prove him or herself, he takes it, and that's it.
Wow, that's a really good description about your story. And yes, I read it, and it was just amazing. And everyone, it's a judge's favorite. So please do read.
Aw, it's so nice of you, really. I put my heart and soul into this, so...
Yeah, and that was a really good effort.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome. So what is your biggest accomplishment, Shreelekha?
My biggest accomplishment. Well, if I had to think about it, I would say writing and publishing stories. But I think my biggest accomplishment up till now is just having the ability to be a good person every time I try to. Every time I am kind, I feel like I've accomplished something. So I think being a good person and just looking out for others is my biggest accomplishment.
Wow, that's so positive, Shreelekha. And that's a really good thought.
Oh,
Really, and when you be positive, really good things happen to you.
Yes.
From inside and from outside.
That's what my mom says all the time.
But it is a very useful learning.
It is.
So Shreelekha, what does success mean to you?
Now, if you think about it, success to me is kind of like the topmost peak of a mountain. You can either progress upwards higher into the sky and find peace, comfort, and happiness, or you can plunge into the deep, dark abyss of desperation, sadness, and despair. So there is no middle ground because, again, success is a continuous movement. It's a process that isn't stationary. So you cannot keep it in one place. If you get that, I
really understand. My parents, they always told me that success is on our hands. Do we want to go up or we want to go down?
That is definitely the whole gist of it. And I think truly, the way I think of it, it's like that feeling you get in your heart when you're off to bed and then you just feel like you've done something for yourself, for the people around you and for the world. It's like the fruit of your labors and your work and your hard work.
Yeah, that's really nice. So what are the most important qualities for success? What do you think, Shreelekha?
Personally, I think there are two pillars. One pillar is basically the more intense part of success, your work ethic, your work drive, your determination, hard work. And then the other one, which is just as important, is the ability to be humble and kind, to have humility. Because nowadays in this world, being kind is such a not a weird thing, but like a quality that not many people possess. Being kind can just change everything around you.
It can help you to get more friends.
It does, and it is so important. And then just being humble, to be able to ground yourself in front of someone, is just a quality that is so unheard of these days. So I think these things are kind of what can push you towards success.
Wow, that's actually true, And yes, if you be kind, humble, helping others around, then it can take you to success. And if you also work hard, then it's also that you can never fail.
You can never fail. That is right.
My parents always gave me this learning too. Yeah, they always explain me. And these days they mostly show me motivational shows and explain me motivational things that will motivate me to work hard, be humble and kind.
That is important.
So I really want to thank my parents in here.
That's a great thing to say.
Thank you.
What kind of shows do you watch, like motivational shows?
Like sometimes my parents, they show me something called the Ranveer show, as he talks with famous people and show me that, because there the famous people, they give learnings which can be very useful in life.
That is important. I've heard of him. He's a great speaker.
Yeah, he's one of my inspiration,
That's amazing. That's really amazing.
So, what are your most challenging or difficult moments you have faced, and how did you overcome it?
That's a good question. Really good. So when I was writing Metamorphosis, I was in a state of complete writer's block. I could not write for my life. I wouldn't be able to. It felt like a chore. It felt like a task that I had to do. It was like I was being forced. I don't know how it happened. It was just kind of this period between, oh my God, I love writing, and oh my God, I love writing. It was really hard for me to like pick up a pencil or a pen and just note something down. Even in school, compositions were like a headache to me. But then when I really started writing Metamorphosis, the words just came like flushing out of me. And then I realized words have such an impact on people around you and yourself as well, on your mind, your soul. And I think that's when I realized that writing isn't a chore, and it's really this beautiful kind of otherworldly thing.
It makes you feel free.
It does. And so I'm out of writer's block now, and I still write. So
and that is really nice to know, you know. And yes, you know, we sometimes struggle to write, and sometimes I also struggle to think that, oh, what should I do in here? Oh, what should I do here? But soon I find out that you just have to let your feelings go. Sometimes, you know, you have to put your feelings into a pencil and write it down.
Just pour your heart out. Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, that is a very useful statement, you know.
It is. It's helped me out of a lot of bad situations. So
I would advise you to follow your heart, be strong. And yes, I am so happy to have you here.
Oh, thank you.
So can you tell us your experience you had with RidhzWorld Publishing story writing competition, as our second season of the story writing competition is coming soon? And I hope you all participate.
Definitely do that. It's a journey of a lifetime, I'd say. So writing the story wasn't seamless, but it really did help me re-realize what writing really meant to me. And RidhzWorld obviously helped me a lot. It was great, amazing. I loved every bit of it, even if it was a little hard. It was amazing, truly.
Oh, thank you so much, Shreelekha. That really means a lot. And I'm glad you enjoyed the experience.
I did.
Well, moving forward, this just reminded me, let's come with our fun segment.
Ooh, fun segment.
I will ask you questions which you need to answer quickly. It's kind of rapid fire. You've heard of rapid fire, right?
I have. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go.
Favorite teacher?
My English teacher, Mrs. Mazzarello. She's amazing.
Wow, that's really nice.
She's amazing.
Favorite subject?
History and English.
History and English. English and maths.
Maths, God, you won't be saying that when you get to grade 8. Trust me, it's really hard.
Favorite color?
Favorite color, I'd say green. Green. I love green.
It's a nature color. Favorite travel destination?
Oh, that's a good one. I'd say the beach. The beach, just like monotonously the beach.
It's really good. You can hear the wave.
I love playing in the water, getting wet. I don't care if my hair gets wet. I just dive in, quite literally. It's really fun.
You know, once there were 2 scary moments going to the beach. Well, once one of my toy, when I was really small, I used to bring some toy things to make like a sand castle. And one day, one of the part just went there.
Into the sea.
Yeah, so I quickly ran to get it before it went away. And it almost went away, but thankfully I got it beforehand.
That's great. That's the same thing happened to me, except with my flip-flops. I left them in the sand, and then waves came all over, and they were just like pulling them back into the water. It was so scary. I started crying because I was really small, but then I got them back. I ran and I got them back. So.
And the second most scariest time was that you know, there was a time when I was really small. I went to the beach. So at first when I go to the beach, I get very scared because there are crabs and I'm scared that oh no, something bad might come. But as I went to the beach, I didn't get scared. But after a few days, the boat, it was giving a warning to people that jellyfish were coming to the shore. Yeah, but nobody actually heard them properly because they were very far away.
Oh God.
I don't really know why they were quite far away, but so nobody heard, and I was the first one to like get stung from the jellyfish. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's horrible. You
Yeah.
must have been scared to death because I would have been scared to death.
First, I didn't know it was a jellyfish. I didn't even know what it was. I was like clueless about everything, and suddenly something like came here, and then I just kneeled down, and then it wasn't hurting much, so I stood up. But second time it came back and it hit me here.
God.
Yeah, and then this time I was really hurt. And I kneeled down and I stayed there. Then my father realized that something was happening, quickly took me back home. They put some oil or they put some medicine on the places. It didn't much hurt me here, but it hurt me terribly here. Very bad it was.
God, I cannot even imagine, trust me. Definitely. I think once though, when I was playing in the water, I was like reaching down into the sand below, and then I picked up a hermit crab in my hand. It was the most terrifying thing in the whole world. I was just looking at it, and then it almost like kind of like pinched at me, and then I dropped it. So
Oh,
horrible.
that is very scary, but trust me, I've got many times hurt, so it wasn't quite an impact. But for somebody who had never got quite terribly hurt, it might have been terrible for them.
It could have been really bad, really, really bad.
Wow, it was really fun, you know. Yeah, continuing. Favorite actor?
Favorite actor? You're putting me on the spot here. I'd say Chris Evans, let's say. Love Captain America.
Favorite cartoon character?
Cartoon character? I love the Pink Panther. I love the Pink Panther.
One place you've never been and wish to go?
I want to go to Italy and Greece. I've always dreamed of going there, to those two places.
You know, I have been a little passionate about going to Italy because I want to taste all the pizzas there.
Ooh, I want to do that too. Pasta and pizza, my
Are the
game.
best.
We should go together, you know. We'll just go on eating pasta and pizza throughout the country.
Yeah, we really enjoy. Your best friend?
My best friend. My best friend's name is Twishy, and she is amazing. She's really intense, but I love her. We all love our best friends.
Favorite sport?
Favorite sport? Badminton. I love playing badminton.
Your favorite phrase or quote?
That's a good question. I've never thought about it really. I love quotes, but probably that one from Harry Potter. He says, Dumbledore says, forgot it. Wait, he says, in a room full of darkness, one has to remember to turn on a light. I think so.
I don't really remember that.
Yeah, I've forgotten completely because it's been 5 years since I've read Harry Potter. So I'm a little bit rusty, but I think it's something like that.
You know, me and my mother are a Harry Potter fan. Are you a Harry Potter fan?
I adore Harry Potter. I've binged the movies. I've read the books. Obsessed. Completely, totally obsessed.
But don't you feel like the books are too long?
The books are long. 800 pages, 500. Too much. But it's fun once you get into it. The movies are great, not completely connected to the books, but I appreciate them, definitely.
That's nice. Choose one. I will give you options and you have to choose one.
Okay.
But you have to answer it again quickly.
Okay.
Reading or writing?
Reading.
Sports or studies?
Studies.
Singing or dancing?
Dancing.
Drawing or painting?
Painting.
Music or movies?
You cannot ask me to choose between those two. It's impossible. It's practically impossible, Ridhhaan.
Come on. It's a little tricky.
I have to say, oh God, it feels wrong even saying this, but music.
That's very nice. Beaches or mountains?
Beaches.
Fruits or vegetables?
Can I say neither?
Come on, you have to choose one.
Fruits, I'd say.
I also like fruits. Guitar or keyboard?
Keyboard. But I do like listening to the guitar.
And mother or dad?
Mom. My mom. I love my mom. No hesitation there.
1 + 1 equals to fun. I will give you one word and you have to give another word that first comes to your mind.
Okay.
For example, bike. So the first word that comes to my mind is breeze.
Breeze, okay.
Classical?
Singing.
Mother?
Love.
Love?
Hate.
Hate?
Envy.
Envy?
Bad.
Bad?
Bad. Good.
Good?
Good. Spectacular.
Wow, this is very fun. Pune?
Ooh. Culture.
Rains?
Rains. Plants.
Language?
Language. Interesting.
Dog?
Adorable.
Dogs are really adorable, you know.
Amazing.
If you really pet one dog now, it just, you first feel a little scared, but later when you start petting him, you feel good.
You feel good. It warms your heart. I know.
Exactly.
My cousin, she had a dog for like about, let's say, 3 days for like a tester, like a foster dog, and it was the sweetest thing in the whole entire world. Her name was Willow, and she was adorable, so cute.
But what happened after those 3 days?
So after those 3 days, it was actually Willow was my uncle's dog, and after he gave her to another set of relatives who wanted to keep her because my sister couldn't look after him properly.
Oh.
Because her mom, my aunt, is terrified of dogs. She hates the sight of dogs. She hates them.
Oh.
Long story short, it didn't work out, but I hope she's happy.
So you did a great job and you were incredible. I just loved it, you know, and it was really fun.
It was really fun talking to you too. Absolutely amazing.
And as a prize, I wanted to give you this.
Oh, thank you so much. This means the world. It's amazing. Thank you.
Here's my cup. And I hope you enjoy reading my book.
Of course.
And enjoy the hot chocolate.
Oh, thank you. I love hot chocolate.
That's nice.
Hot chocolate.
You know, I also really like hot chocolate. So, you know, me and my mom, we do this thing, like Saturday, Sunday, I can have hot chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, it's like a very special day, Saturday and Sunday for me.
Fun.
A free day.
A free day. A fun day at that.
Yeah. It's really fun, you know.
It is. It definitely is.
And as we have you here, it would be a pleasure if you could sing for us, don't you?
Oh, well, all right, of course. I'll be singing a rag. It's basically a component of a song. Like, you need to learn rags before you can actually learn how to sing. So this is called Ragsaram. So I'll begin. If I get anything wrong, I am so sorry. I might get something
No,
wrong.
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Sa bana bana dhoondana jaun, bana bana dhoondana jaun, kitahoo chupa gaye Krishna Murari, bana bana dhoondana jaun, bana bana dhoondana sisa mukutara kanana kundana sisa mukutara kanana kundana bansidharamana ranga firatagiri dhari, bana bana dhoondana jaun, bana bana dhoondana, bana bana dhoondana, bana bana dhoondana jaun.
Wow, you have such a beautiful voice. I am speechless.
Oh, thank you so much. That is amazing. Thank you. It means the world.
But wow, Shreelekha, I really mean it. You have such a beautiful voice, and I am simply amazed.
Oh, that means the world. Thank you so much. That was really fun.
So it was really nice having you here, and I wish you luck and success for the future.
The same to you. It's been so fun talking to you.
So before signing off, let's motivate ourselves.
Okay.
Shreelekha, please repeat after me. I'm confident.
I am confident.
I'm courageous.
I am courageous.
I can do it.
And I can definitely do it.
Superb, Shreelekha. Superb.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you so much, Shreelekha, for coming. See you soon on Beck. Ridhhaan Jaiin signing off. Bye.
Bye.